Yeah, hello viewers. Welcome to today's show of BDT My Center. It's been a sunny day in Lagos, and today a lot of talking point, and a lot of Nigerian fans are hopeful, and some they've lost hope. Some are just, well, whatever happens. I'm talking about Super Eagles game World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho. A lot of fans believe that it's done and dusted. Nigerians' chances of qualifying for the World Cup is gone. While a lot of Nigerians still believe that let's keep praying and hope that miracle happens. Of course, we're a believing nation. We believe in miracle. To talk on this show with me is Ibrahim Abubakar. It's nice to have you.
It's nice to be here, Anthony.
And Inyobong, how are you today?
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah, we can't talk much of Super Eagles game. People say we can't go, but again, it's not over until they say it is over. You will have two chances of qualifying. First, to top the group. Second, maybe worst case, to qualify from the playoff. And the way it's looking, the opportunity to qualify from the playoff is gone. So the only chance we have left is to qualify as top on the group. Benin top 14 points, same with South Africa, goal difference, Nigeria 11 points. So all we have now is to win our two remaining matches and hope that South Africa drop points. And Ibrahim Abubakar, do you see a miracle happening? Any hope? We are playing Lesotho tonight, this evening.
Thank you for having me once again. I think the issue with Nigeria is the fact that we're not scoring enough goals. We are not scoring enough goals. It's not enough to say we are hopeful for the Super Eagles to win their the last two games. But can they outscore their opponents? If you look at what has happened in this qualifier, Nigeria has found it difficult to score 2 goals. They've only scored 2 goals, I think, once in over 7 matches. So in over 7 games. So what are we doing? So by hope, I'm hopeful as a Nigerian, but if you ask me as a pundit, I'd say you should just come back another time.
Inyobong, if you look at the table, it's very embarrassing. After 8 matches, Nigeria, 3-time African champions, we only managed to win 2. We drew 5. We couldn't win Lesotho here in the first leg. We couldn't beat Zimbabwe here. And you ask yourself, with all these setbacks, do you think Nigeria should be hopeful that Super Eagles will still qualify for the 2026 World Cup?
Well, I think where we are is a reflection of the bad way the team has been playing in this qualifying begin. Nigeria has not played well, and so many factors are responsible for that. And one of it is because of the fact that we've not had a steady team, a steady coaching crew. I mean, the NFF, I see put the blame on the NFF table. And I think despite the fact that when Pesero left after the Nation Cup, we came second. They said they were going to get a new coach. But they played politics with that process, and they appointed Finidi the judge. And we knew what happened. Me and you knew that Finidi is not capable to do the job. Then they brought in Bevo, who also fumbled. And then he's the third coach now, Chele. And for me, Chele has not really done so bad, but he has not been able to fix the team. He's also take the blame in the fact that one of the problems we had, even after Pesero left, the fact that the team was not scoring goals. We have a team, the creativity in that team has been lacking, and one of them is the fact that they've not been able to connect a player who can be able to give the decisive pass to the strikers. They don't people to fit. We have the last 2 years we have produced African Player of the Year, and they are strikers scoring goals. Yeah. Oshe was top scorer in Turkey last season. Lukman was one of the top scorers in Italy last season. So I still know why we should be struggling to score goals. It's because of the fact that the coach have not been able to bring out the formula that will make the team to swell. I mean, our Nigeria had our potential. We have always been good in wing play, but nowadays you don't even know where we're coming from. We had Chukwueze, but now when they use him during General often use him as but we have the year of Finidi who normally cross ball before, but nowadays we don't even know the kind of pattern they play. Roy favors the 4-4-2 system, but then oftentimes you see that creativity is something lacking in. I'm not a fan of Didi. I'm not a fan of Didi at all. I'm not a fan of Didi. Maybe we will be trying, but Didi to me doesn't look creative enough. But the coach have not been able to bring out a player to give the to be creative. That creativity has been our problem.
So are you sure what our chances? What are our chances? Do you think we can still make it to 2026 World Cup?
The chances are slim, very, very slim. It's only by the grace of God that we can qualify at least.
So,
and South Africa will not just sit down there. They have a game the same time. They are playing the same time.
They are playing Zimbabwe.
Against Zimbabwe. If they win their next.
But Zimbabwe has nothing to play for.
Zimbabwe has nothing to play for. If South Africa win their 2 match, they are dry at home to the World Cup.
So it doesn't matter whether we win our matches.
It doesn't matter whether we win our matches. Benin will be here. Benin is on top now with one good difference against South Africa, and they are coming to our home. They have, but unfortunately, they have 2 away games. They are playing away to Rwanda today, and also they are coming to Nigeria next Tuesday. I see. Well, Benin will not be easy for Nigeria. They beat us in the first leg 2-1, and for us to even get the 17 points, it will be a tough nut to crack. And the Benin side, they are not a pushover. They are not have turned that team around.
Okay.
So even if we come second, with the way there's no speculation that CAF would
that speculations is not that one is just rumors. But one thing is certain is we have 2 formats of qualifying, either by topping your table or playing playoff. Now we're out of playoff. Ibrahim, Benin at top, the same point with South Africa, but we have not looked at that Benin team. Benin team is being coached by General Rowe, a man who understands Nigerian football, a man who has coached the national team before, and you saw it that his team defeated us in the first leg. Now we are playing. That's our last qualifier. So even if South Africa drops point, do you see Nigeria, overcoming Benin Republic? Because General Rowe that we didn't, he didn't do too badly, but enough of Nigerians criticizing. But for him to manage a Benin team that is likely to take them to the World Cup, do you think that game with Benin would be an easy ride for us? And again, looking at our current stage, because I looked at the table, the stats are not encouraging. It's enough to sack or to like Mikel Obi said that if we don't qualify for the World Cup, NFF and the rest of them should be disbanded. Because if you're looking at the stats, it's enough because Peseru, we use the national team as a try and error. Peseru, okay, you're not good enough. Finidi came and destroyed everything. He didn't even win any match. It's just unfortunate. The only way I'll blame Chile is this, that because we should have won South Africa. But Chile is the one that since he took over, he has not lost. He has won, he has drew. But others have lost. They are due. Either you win or you lose. But he has not lost. But the problem is the damage has been made. So what next for us? And against Benin, do you think it's going to be an easy ride? And South Africa, do you see South Africa dropping points?
All right, so I'll take it from South African game. South Africa has proven over time that they are not pushovers, especially when it comes to African football. And they also want to be in the World Cup next year to show the quality of players or the quality of play that they have to process. And then now let's take it to what we have to if we have what it takes. I feel like it's not even a matter of Chile's anymore. It should be the players now looking at themselves. How old are we now? How old would we be in the next competition if we miss out of this? Because
yes.
Like Iwok said, we had Osimhen, who was one of the African best player. You have Lukman, who was also one of the African best player. These guys are like 27, 28.
26, 27.
26.
And by next year, they will be 28, 20.
So now I had 4 years again to that. Over 30. So then you have these guys in the D, played for Leicester City before moving to Turkey.
Some of them might not have the opportunity.
They might not have the opportunity again. And this is where you are supposed to show the quality of play, your quality. It is why we are happy that Osimhen is even coming on with Galatasaray to the Champions League. The world is seeing him. It is why many are happy that Haaland, as good as he is, Norway is going to the World Cup for the first time in a long time. So these are the problems. I feel like the player needs the momentum more, even than the manager. They need to give themselves the morale that, okay, guys, let's do it for us, if not for the country. Let's try as much as possible to make sure that we we take ourselves there. Let's win these 2 games. Hope for the best. Now for Benin, General has been here, tried his best. I feel like we play politics too much with the process we used to appoint managers or coaches.
Recruiting coaches.
Yes, because you can't tell me that we do not have quality, we do not have talent here. If not even more than Benin. Now the same manager that you let go here is beating you in a qualifying. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're saying Genetro is not good enough for Nigeria, and he went to Benin and he's coming back to beat you, and he's topping the table where you found yourself,
Yes.
there's a problem.
There's a big problem.
There's a big problem. So Benin Republic is not a pushover. They've shown that they can beat Nigeria. They did beat Nigeria. So it is now left for us to say, okay, there is no underdog anymore in Africa as far as football is concerned. Yes, smaller countries, fine. But underdogs, we've seen Zambia did it. We've seen Cape Verde did it. So many other countries are doing it. Togo has done it. So Nigeria should just let go of the arrogance of we are the giant of Africa when it comes to football or anything. They should go. It's 11 against 11. Make it count. The players should step up. Osimhen and co, especially Osimhen and Lookman. They should step up their game, try to find a way to make sure that they get all 6 points from the 2 games left for the country. Then for the manager, I can't blame him. Like you said, he has not lost any game. But yes, we've not seen a style of play.
No identity.
There's no identity in the team. It's what we call on the street shakabula. You play from the back, just throw it in. Then anyhow you see it, they call it street football sometimes. You just throw it in, then anyhow it goes, we deal with it over there. So that's the problem. I feel like there's no identity in Super Eagles.
They don't impose on themselves in games.
So you don't get it. So there's no fear of we are playing Nigeria. It should be. There's no fear of we are playing Nigeria. Like Nigeria wants to play Benin Republic should be shaking that we're playing a very big team. 2 of these players from that national team have won African best. Nigeria is the second most expensive team in this qualifier after Morocco. That is enough for Nigeria to want to qualify. You have one of the most of the expensive player in Africa in that team.
So it's very sad that considering the huge potential that we have as a nation, football wise, we may not go to this World Cup, and it tells the state of our football right from the under 17, just catch out of
even Shan.
Even on the 20, catch out. They are defeated 4-0 by Argentina.
They were whitewashed
some days ago. Imagine our football. We cannot even qualify for the 20 and the 17 World Cup that we used to win. And for me, I said it on I made a tweet some days ago. The problem to me starts from appointment of coaches.
So that's
I'm
the fault
very
of the
disappointed
NFF.
in the board of the NFF. I mean, when you want to appoint coach, you just
And
bring
we heard
somebody in.
that Guavon is coming, but though he has debunked the error.
Somebody, a coach
The rumor.
failed in an assignment, you reward him back with a higher appointment. You reward him back with a new contract. And that is the problem with our age grade team, under 17, under 20.
Maybe that's quota system.
I mean, that is the problem. That is the problem. That is where our football is getting into. That is where
I agree with you to some extent, because if you look at the NFF, yes, like what Ibrahim said, blame the players. But if the structure is not there, yes, Eric Chile has not, but again, there's no identity in the national team. You mentioned Lookman. Lookman is not match fit. During the preseason, he had issues with Atlanta. How many matches did he play?
but you bring him here and he played 90 minutes against South Africa.
So again, I feel like
I'm looking at even if you look at that team, even Aroko Dare, the rest of them, yes, but again, yes, we have the talent, because if you look at Benin, how many of those players do you even know? Their most expensive player might not even worth up to $1 million.
Yes. How many players Chile discovered he took the Chan Eagles to the Nation Cup.
I'm not sure he won a game. He didn't win a game.
He won the last match. But how many players did he discover? Look like a Westerhoff. You know what Westerhoff discovered player. We have few players that played in Europe then.
Yes.
These players from the local league,
Yes.
Abdiabokachi and Co. He discovered them.
During the Chan competition, I think Sudan trashed Nigeria. More than 4 goals thereabout. So it's a problem that Nigeria has become a laughing stock on the continent when it comes to football. where in time past, when you want to talk about African football outside the continent, you mention Nigeria, you mention Egypt and the likes. Now look at Northern African countries. The people or the team that you normally expect to come out of there, they've literally qualified.
Yeah, Tunisia has qualified.
Egypt,
Algeria, Morocco, Algeria.
You understand? So
with ease, they qualify
now
with
we're not
ease.
bringing it to West Africa, and you cannot even say Nigeria.
And these are countries that don't really have the kind of stars we have in Europe.
But they have a very good local league.
Yes.
Good local league.
The good league. Good league.
The
Which
organization.
good league, which is also we have yeah.
But the league matters.
But the league actually matters.
If you have a very good league, it helps the coach to work better because you can spot some players. You don't need to.
Our league is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Not right now. I'm sorry. It's not right now. It's been like that for years.
But people say we're improving, but I don't know. Until I begin to see some of the players from the league play for the national team, then I will now say, okay.
What happened in China?
So the other day I was on X and you could see this TV. They were showing a five-a-side competition in South Africa. Five-a-side, not the local league. A five-a-side competition was being televised live from SA. So you could see the intentionality in what they do there. Here, even our goalkeeper plays in South Africa. We've seen many of our players leave Nigerian league to
play in
Tanzania, South Africa, Egypt, because they know this
to play in
Afghanistan,
Iran.
So because they know first they pay better, and they prefer that.
They have a good stadium, and
so
it'll be a long time
is we have less than 2 minutes.
Can we get the features for?
Yeah, we have. Nigeria, Lesotho. Can we win this game?
Nigeria to win.
Zimbabwe, South Africa.
We are condemned to win. Nigeria is condemned to win. We are condemned to win.
Nigeria to win.
You don't win.
We are condemned to win. Okay.
Anything outside of winning.
We are condemned to win.
Exactly.
That's what failure to win. You should just dump and try.
They should just design. They should not come back. They should just design.
And they should not show up for the last game. It's
oh my God! Like Rwanda, Benin. Do you think? We can see that favor from Rwanda shocking them.
Rwanda still has a chance of qualifying.
Exactly.
They have 11 points.
As Nigeria, yes.
So they know that if they win that point, they go on 14.
Yes.
And then the last match, if they win again, they go on 17. They still have a chance of topping that group too. So it's not be easy for Benin. I pity for General Roy. I have 2 away game in this last round.
Wow.
I see that game ending in a draw.
Wow. Hello, viewers. It's been, how do I put it, electrifying here. Nigeria is condemned to win Lesotho tonight, this evening, and also, hopefully, with prayers and all of that, Benin and South Africa drop points, and we'll find ourselves, and again, Nigerian flag being raised in USA, Mexico, and Canada. We hope that. This half hour will come, and hopefully next week, we should be rejoicing and say, okay, thank God we made it to 2020 World Cup. Let's keep praying. My name is Anthony Lebem, your uncle. With me here, Ibrahim. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
And Inobong, thank you.
I will keep praying.
Okay, keep praying. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.